He currently leads the league in tries and line breaks. So can someone please explain why the heck Alex Johnston isn't being considered a walk-in to Mal Meninga's Kangaroo squad for the end of year World Cup? He has 27 tries and 35 line breaks for the years, putting him not just a little bit ahead, but miles ahead of his nearest competitor in both respective categories. And when you look at the bigger picture, you see a remarkable image of consistency. Over the last 3 years, there has not been a more consistent try-scoring winger in the NRL than South Sydney's Alex Johnston. In the past, in the past 3 years, he's scored 80 tries in just 65 appearances. It's record-breaking stuff that surely can no longer be ignored, especially with so many players unsure if they want to actually represent Australia. Now, this wouldn't be Johnson's first call-up for the Kangaroos test side after he made his test debut in 2015 for the Kangaroos against New Zealand. He hasn't played for them again since, though, and has become a bit of a mainstay in the Papua New Guinean side. But if there was ever a time for Johnson to make his test return, then surely it is now. Now, the Kangaroos haven't played a test since 2019, and you look back at their most recent lineups and they picked the wing combination of Josh Addo-Carr and Nick Cottridge. Now, Josh Addo-Carr has changed clubs, but still done remarkably well at the Bulldogs, has still proven that he can create something out of nothing and find a line. Nick Cottridge, though, has only scored 9 tries in the past 2 years. That's not a slight on his ability, and he's doing his job there at Canberra, but it's just not the kind of strike rate that you need in a tournament with the stakes can be so high. And Johnson's recent feats have got him surging up the charts as the NRL's all-time leading try scorer. He's still a fair way to go behind Ken Irvine, but if you look at the amount of names between he and the top of the list, Ken Irvine, Terry Lamb, Andrew Eddinghausen, Steve Menzies, Brett Morris, and Billy Slater, all of them got to enjoy prolific careers for the Australian Test side. And surely, after 3 years as the game's best winger, and not just by a little bit, but by a large margin, Johnson deserves his shot. Now, in State of Origin, the likes of Selwyn Cobbo, Daniel Tupou, they did excellently, but you look at their club form and their wider form over the course of the last 12 months, and there's not a single player in the league that can hold a torch to Alex Johnston. He needs to be in Mal Meninga's Kangaroos squad, and I hope to see him there.